shot that clears will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab enough for the first. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
On the run, it's Chubb. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Handoff to the single back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. The give from the gun. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Offense facing 4th down.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, going to the air. Unleashes one deep. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Offense set on 1st down. Intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them real.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Try to barge their way in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches, and they didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease up, just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Letting them out of jail like that is a punch in the teeth to this defense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 37. The throw to the outside is complete. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 34 sets a kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Stafford. Trying to get to, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Coastal Carolina 7, South Carolina 0.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Will take over. First and 10.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Chanticleers will have it first and 10. He'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The shot that clears will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. 1st down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, South Carolina! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. This should be the last play of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
And after 3, the game is tied.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Dropping back, it's Flagway. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win, but you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, shot to clear. They move on top here in the 4th.
Coastal Carolina.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the give off the left side. and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Here's a throw downfield late. And he grabs it at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And don't miss the fact there was some heat on that extra point, but he was able to tie it up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And the shot to clear is get it past the sticks.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Strong, firm tackle.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
They're trying to get to him. On the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be for the win. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First play of the first possession of OT. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Stafford. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! They strike first in overtime.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Coming after him. Escapes the sack. Steps away. Slings it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Looking to go up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And it's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Rich Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and